In today's episode, we're going to be talking about whether or not critical race theory should be banned in schools.
We're literally talking about white people creating the history books for us.
Teaching about institutionalized racism, that's not what America wants at this point.
Because every time truth comes out, there is a movement to bury it again.
Because I don't know that critical race theory is really all that necessary for Black people. I think we know. We've been there. I think that it is for white people so that they can get in the know and get out of our way.
If you don't think critical race theory is a real thing, you think it's just made up, if you think it's false, just look how hard Republicans are fighting. Nobody fights the boogeyman that hard if he doesn't exist.
Black children are old enough to experience racism. Why are white kids not old enough to learn about racism?
I have been in classes where it's being taught by whites, it's taught by Hispanics, and it's being taught by African Americans, and it's all being taught differently. So why is the same idea and the same theory being taught differently by so many people?
I have white children in my family, and at this point in America, most of us do. And I don't want my nieces and nephews, no matter what color they are, to sit there and be demoralized on a daily basis.
I don't have no white kids in my family, just wanted to say that.
Systemic racism, I don't believe exists. Black on black crime, 8,000 people have died because of black on black crime, okay? So you're comparing 19 people shot police, usually for a good reason, because let me tell you, less than 50 years after slavery, we had Black institutions that were producing millionaires at a rate higher than the Ivy League. So critical race theory does nothing to address that.
When I hear pull yourself up by your bootstraps rhetoric, I am highly offended because it continues to add into this rhetoric that poverty and racism is the problem of the individual and not the system that we're in.
You have to know who you were to know who you are and where you're going, and that's it.